Warning, this podcast contains grown-up subjects and big boy words. It is intended for adults only, but we won't tell on you if you don't tell our grandmas how many swears we did.
Welcome to Only Mostly Flat, where three creative professionals thread our way through the frightening forest of peculiar posts, attempt to answer curious questions, and dive deep into Reddit's reserves, all to bring something special to you. I'm your friendly neighborhood filmmaker and hairiest host, Devin Hoy.
I'm your metal musician and resident asshole, Lily Taylor.
I'm your rambling writer and hostess with the mostest anxiety, Sarah Lorish.
Guys, I do have something to talk about, actually.
Oh,
okay. It's
okay.
not very exciting, but it just happened, and I feel like I want to talk about it. So, one of our cats, we have 3 cats. You may have seen or heard about them.
We talk about them a lot.
Suki is not allowed in the bathrooms anymore unsupervised because she likes to do 2 things. One of them is trap herself in closets or the bathroom itself by getting in there and pushing the door closed. The other thing is destroying all of our toilet paper and reserve toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a no by yourself alone space for her. What she has started doing is bracing herself outside of the bathroom.
Oh my God.
While one of us is in there. And she treats the sound of the toilet flushing or the sink running as the on
It's
your
go
marks,
time.
get set noises. That way, whenever the door opens, she just berserker blasts her way in. She shoots like a little bullet into the bathroom and then starts doing donuts.
There's nothing like a small, determined cat. Like, they'll get whatever they want.
True.
And like, if you're in there, while she's in there, she's not getting up to mischief. So she's just shooting in there because she knows.
She's not allowed.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all. So all that to say that today is a very special episode that I've decided to call Disagree to Agree. There's a 2-week period where we cannot film, so we are filming this right in advance of that 2-week period, breaking the format just a little bit to bring you something incredibly special and, I believe, super fun. The way it'll work is I'll bring to the table some hot takes, and we will make a stance on them one way or the other, which has happened many a time in our normal proceedings of things anyway, so might as well bring it to the light and make it an official thing. We have firm opinions, and we will fight for them.
All right. Arguing.
Lily makes a face that the listeners don't get, but if you can imagine it
I
as
have
the face of
the
somebody.
loosest opinions. I don't know what you mean.
So I think without further ado, shall we disagree to agree?
Let's
Yes.
disagree to agree.
Watch this be the most fun
No,
this podcast has
let's
ever
not.
been.
Ugh,
Wow.
Here it goes.
It's already started with a bad fucking joke. As
Okay.
per
A hot take would be
usual.
that Devin tells really good jokes.
Oh, agree.
I agree. Oh, you think my jokes are good?
No, a hot take would be if Devin told a good joke, and I agree with that statement.
All right, well, that's number 1. No, the official number 1. Here we go. Ready? Mario is the best game franchise of all time.
Disagree on principle. I'll get crucified if I don't.
Because you're into The Legend of Zelda.
Shouldn't I say Zelda?
I know. I'm playing Zelda right now, so it's tough. But like normally I'd say yes.
God, what's the best video game franchise of all time? That's really tough.
It's
I
definitely
mean, I guess
like
I don't have to answer that,
quintessential.
but I will disagree that it's Mario.
So you
It is
disagree?
like the video game.
It's revolutionary, but I don't think it's the best. That's what I'll say.
What about in like sum total going back to the 80s?
But it didn't
Would
ask.
make it the best?
It didn't ask if quantity made it the best. And Nintendo's definitely got good quality and it has a lot of quantity, but I still don't think it's necessarily the best franchise. You'd have to talk me into that.
So wait, is the
on
question,
fence,
is it
but
the
I need to
best
make
right
a firm
now?
stance. Mario is the best game franchise of all time. I'm
Of
gonna
all
say
time,
yes.
yeah.
I think it is.
I don't think so. I'm
What
gonna
is
say
it
no.
competing with in the
Okay.
80s? Like,
Zelda.
a really bad Zelda
It
game.
came after.
I mean, not bad, but not user friendly.
Here's the thing. There are
But
not many
Zelda's
games.
classic and very good. And I've been into a lot more Zelda games than I've been into Mario games. So for me, I would say no.
Yeah, but you would not be into The Legend of Zelda.
Excuse me, I tried to play The Legend of Zelda unsuccessfully, but I
And
tried.
you were not into it.
Yeah, I wasn't into the original Mario either.
You weren't?
I can go back and
No.
play the original
I
Mario.
put the most hours out of any video game into the original Mario because I had original Mario on my Game Boy Color, and that's like the first game I ever had.
I'm gonna argue for it. I think that's the best game franchise of all time because one, it's still super fun. Every time a Mario game comes out, I have a super fun time with it. But two, it has that double punch of being super fun and also carrying the video game medium on its back, basically.
Yeah, I would say that.
Like it's-
I'd say that again. I'd say it's revolutionary. I don't think it's the best.
I think it is. It started quality gaming, but then it was the first well done shift to 3D. And
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time followed it, but it wasn't before Super Mario 64.
But what about
Super
things
Mario
like Final
64?
Fantasy that has like a bazillion games and the graphics have been constantly improving, and or
Does it have
Resident
more
Here's the
Evil?
games
thing.
than
I
Mario?
feel like there's so many franchises that I don't want to say I wouldn't say that Mario is the best just because I feel like it's kind of a loaded question
But of all time.
personally. Yeah, but
Yeah,
still.
here's the thing. It's not my favorite video game franchise of all time. I think it's the best franchise, all encompassing of all time. Not my favorite,
Well, I don't
but
agree.
the best.
There's
You're not
also
gonna change
like
my mind.
world recognition. Everybody knows Mario. Literally everybody. But I don't know if like Duda knows about Zelda. Well, she does now because she watches me play Breath of the Wild.
I feel like a shocking number of people know Zelda though.
But
Is that
everybody
the one
knows
that you
Mario.
do think is the best of all time? Is
I don't have to
Zelda?
know which one's the best of all time. That's not the question.
I feel like that's
we're
what it's
not
up
tied
against.
to the question now. We're just talking about it.
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Zelda would be my go-to because I feel like it's been around for a long time and the games have always been really interesting, which I can't
Yeah.
always say for like Mario games are very family friendly. They're very accessible, but I think the Zelda franchise is better, which is why I think it's the best of all time if we're comparing those two personally. I think
I
the
think it's-
storylines are more compelling. It's got a deeper lore than Mario does. I think it's just better.
That's fair enough. I think it's definitely a top contender.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other video
I
game
can't think of a single other
franchise
franchise that could compete with either of those two in
Yeah,
terms of
that
best
I
of all
would-
time.
put on the 3-tiered podium at the end of a Mario Kart.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
even other Nintendo things aren't as deep or as old or all encompassing as those two like mega Nintendo.
Like as a franchise too, you have
things.
Mario Kart, Mario Party. There's just
Yeah, it's a wide net for the Mario franchise because like racing game fans have it, sports games fans have it,
Yeah.
RPG fans have it.
yeah.
I think it's
Wasn't there,
definitely
like,
made
Mario
them the most
Golf?
money of all of the
Yeah.
Nintendo anything. And probably Mario has probably made Nintendo more money than any franchise has ever made a company in the entire scope of time.
Yeah, I'd buy that. I also just said something that I didn't think of at the beginning, but there's a collection of maybe 10 Mario RPGs that do have a really good story and really good
Really?
writing, and it's all like they have dialogue and stuff. Mario
Yeah.
doesn't talk. He does the whole Link thing where they just
Yeah.
pretend he talks.
I think that's
but
just not typically something people. I don't want to say they don't look for story in Mario because we literally just saw a story in the Mario movie and it was really good. But I think in terms of
No, but
games,
you're right, though.
people
They
don't
don't.
look for that. Like where they
Yeah.
do with Zelda, like
Yeah,
you
they look
expect
for-
it.
I would say they look to Mario for like pure fun gameplay. They don't go in wondering like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's
oh
a
boy.
goal, but not a solid like.
Yeah, and I think
know.
people go to Zelda. They might not go to Zelda for the story either because some games are pretty light on it, but
Yeah.
it's more for
But
the
most of them are.
engagement
light
and
on
the
it.
atmosphere, and in most of the games like the puzzling and adventuring.
yeah,
I think the music is better in the Zelda games for sure.
for sure.
I mean, like
I
the
don't know.
the Mario music is really good, but I think the Zelda music is better. But
I
I,
go to
feel that way about
Mario-
most of the things. That the Mario stuff is
Yeah.
good, but the Zelda stuff is better. In my
I'll whip
opinion.
out of my back pocket the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack, a full orchestra. It's very good.
Okay, what about Skyward Sword?
came after. Also,
Doesn't
very
matter if
good.
it came first or second. It's still better.
It's true, I guess.
See,
Well,
that's the difference is I'm not looking at who did it first. I'm looking at who did it best. And that's why I say Zelda.
well, yeah, that's fine. I'm not trying to change your mind. I do want to say for the record that Super Mario Galaxy is better than Skyward Sword. That's probably because a lot of people haven't even finished Skyward Sword.
I mean, that's fair. The controls are really annoying.
Yep. We want a number 2?
Yeah.
Let's take a
Okay,
number
here's
2.
one for you cinema heads. Citizen Kane is the greatest movie.
I
No.
have never seen it.
Disagree.
So I
Big
can't speak to that.
fat disagree.
Did you do that just for Sarah? You laughed right
It's
after you
just
asked
old
it.
and pretentious. Honestly.
Yeah, no, I disagree as well. I don't think it's the greatest movie. Some people herald it as the greatest movie, but it's not.
Those people
Everyone
would be
knows the greatest movie of all
pretentious.
time is Paddington 2.
Yeah, anyway, we already
Paddington
discussed this.
Yeah, that one's
Which
easy.
we still
Okay,
haven't
number 3.
seen.
A night out is better than a night in.
Disagree.
No.
I disagree as well.
We're so old.
We're all on the same page there. It's like,
It's like never better than a night in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel the John Mulaney skit in my soul, and I'm thinking of like, there is no high like canceling plans. Or whenever you're an
Truly.
adult and people are like, what are you doing this weekend? And you're like, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
That's me this weekend. I'm going to watch NCAA Nationals for gymnastics, and that's it. And I'm going to eat candy.
Beautiful.
I can't wait.
I feel so good whenever like I've made plans for something and like turns out that person has to do something else
yes.
instead.
When someone
And
cancels
I'm
on
like,
you.
shame.
You're like,
We'll have to
no.
reschedule.
Yeah, because
And in
then
my
they
head,
get
I'm
the
like,
pain of
dun,
like
dun,
the
dun,
guilt.
dun,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because it sucks canceling plans on someone because like I always feel guilty that I'd rather like stay in, but then when someone cancels their cancels our plans on me, that's the best of both worlds.
I'm so happy.
Yeah,
I feel like I shouldn't feel guilty about it because if they are like me, which
True.
I'm not saying a lot of people must be, but there has to be a number of them. If they're like me, they're also like at their phone, like thinking like, how
How can I get out of
can
this?
I tell them that I don't
Yeah.
want to do this? And it's not because of them. It's just because I don't want to do anything right now.
yeah.
Right? Struggle is real.
That's 2 in a row that we all agree on right away.
So you came up with what? How
Here
many
is-
of these? 90?
Don't worry about it. 198.
Oh my God.
Here's number 4. Once you get on you'll notice some of these seem
on a
to, there's
tangent.
a number of questions in a row that are very themed similarly because if you just start thinking about opinions,
Yeah.
they roll in. Number 4, pizza is overrated.
Disagree.
Disagree.
Pizza
Good
is
pizza
life.
never gets old, in my opinion.
Agree.
I'm going to say it might be overrated though.
Do you recall
Like-
the
For
pizza
me.
that we had at Brewer's Alley the other day?
No, that was delicious pizza.
Exactly.
But, like-
So shut your face right now.
I think pizza is saturated and almost everybody likes pizza.
But you could say that
But I
about
don't-
everything. You could say that about fried chicken.
No, like pizza is the go-to thing, and it might be for a reason.
It
Like
lives
you get
up to the
group of
hype,
people
though.
together and you order a pizza.
Yeah, it does live up to the hype.
I'm always happy as long as the pizza is good. Good pizza is not overrated.
I feel like mediocre pizza is oversaturated in that, like, it's easy to find a mediocre pizza. It's more difficult to find a really good pizza, but like
That's
once you
true.
find it, it's not overrated. It's just your go-to place for pizza now, you know?
Yeah.
As a dish, there are things that I would choose over pizza almost every time if they're both presented to me.
Really?
But that doesn't mean pizza's overrated. That just means that it's not something you would eat every
Yeah.
day. Like,
People who say that pizza is the greatest food ever are overrating it. But the fact that it is the go-to for like every party situation, I guess that's
Yeah.
not overrating it.
I feel
Well,
like
yeah,
if you're
also-
eating it all the time and saying it's the most amazing thing you've ever had, then it's overrated. But like pizza itself is not overrated. It's just how people are abusing it or whatever.
Right.
However
If you
wanna
had
say
said,
that.
Abusing the
is
pizza.
is
Abusing
pizza
that
the
pizza.
best food, that would be different.
Yeah.
But you said is pizza
Well,
overrated?
That's what I said. I feel like it might be a little bit overrated. You guys feel like it is not.
Nope.
Number 5. Boneless wings are better than bone-in wings.
Disagree.
Disagree.
They're
I
different
agree.
food, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like It's not the same. Like, I wouldn't say one
But
is
one's
better than the
better.
no.
I'm saying they're not the same. I'm saying one's better than the other one.
No, but they're different texts. Like you get a different experience by eating each one, and they both taste very different.
Yeah.
So I would say no. They're not
Yeah.
really the same to be
Getting
able to compare.
slapped in the face is a very different experience than getting handed some milk chocolate. One of them is better than the other one. Just because they're not the same thing doesn't
Listen,
mean we
just
can't
because
But I
you
compare
want
feel
to
like
eat it with a
it's
fork
different
and not have
meat.
to suffer through it. Yeah, it is different meat.
So it's
yeah,
like not
and the
same
boneless
taste.
ones are
Oh,
better.
so you
No, it's
literally
not the
like the
same
taste
thing.
of the boneless ones.
I like.
I mean, I like the taste
taking,
of the boneless ones too, but I'm saying that they're not better than they're easier to eat.
Yeah.
They're more simple,
Sounds better to me.
but they're not better. They're just different.
Yeah.
Sarah and I will die on this hill together.
I will take food, insert into mouth, chew, swallow, enjoy good food over put in the work, avoid those bones, get your face sloppy.
Okay, first of all, you're only saying that because you have a beard. And second of
Yeah.
all, maybe you should just be better at eating things. Get it together, Devin.
Or just don't be embarrassed of your wing mouth.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed of your wing mouth, Devin.
Nah, boneless is good and always has been good.
Yeah.
But it's
I
like, why
like
don't you just eat
popping
like
it in my mouth.
popcorn chicken with barbecue or hot sauce on it? Because isn't that the same
that's
thing?
basically
Yeah,
what a
that's-
boneless wing is.
Yeah, that's great. I would love that. That's better than bone-in wings.
No, it's not.
No.
No. Boneless
It's
wings
not the
are
wing
like
experience.
not even real. Like it doesn't,
Yeah.
Like
That doesn't-
I do prefer it a lot of the time because I'm lazy if I'm ordering like Pizza Hut wings.
There we go. It's better.
But that doesn't mean it's better. That just means I'm fucking lazy.
And that's the reason why it's better.
No.
I like eating it,
it
off the
doesn't
bone.
taste better. Yeah. Like there will be occasions where I definitely prefer to have a bone in wing. And I think that they do taste better than boneless wings, in my opinion.
We'll check back in with both of you in 60 years whenever you have dentures.
Bold of you to assume that I'm going to make it 60 years without getting dentures because I'm going to be fucking 90 and my teeth
All
are
that
terrible.
candy
I'm gonna
Lily eats? Are
All
you
right, we'll
kidding
check
me?
back in with Lily.
Literally.
We'll check back in with Lily in 7 years and check back in with Sarah in 50.
It's not going to take that long, guys. You're going to be like, oh, such straight teeth all of a sudden. She must have veneers. No, they're probably fake. You can tell they're not fake right now because my one is like growing over the other one.
If I ever get dentures, I'm making them non-perfect. That way it just looks like I got super old and have all my teeth.
Okay.
All right, number 6.
Yep.
Chris Pine is the best Hollywood Chris.
No. Disagree.
Look, Suki's closing the door. That's what she does in the bathroom to lock herself in.
I don't know Chris Pine's like personality outside of his movies. Is he like a good guy?
I don't know.
I mean, we can't say for sure to
Yeah,
any of
we've
them
never
because
met these people.
we only know
But-
their personalities outside of their movies in front of cameras.
Yeah.
I honestly had a deep-seated hatred for Chris Pine's acting lacking. Sure. Before
Acting.
Yeah, before I saw him in Into the Woods. So that was many years of my life. So it's going to be a while before I don't consider him to be one of the worst Chris's. But admittedly, he has been redeeming himself lately. Like his stuff has been considerably better. And I feel like I was pretty harsh on him before, probably because he was the bad guy in the Princess Diaries 2
Yeah.
or whatever. Like he was a little shit in that movie. So
I'm also going to disagree. And that's only because I think that
like Chris Hemsworth seems like such a wholesome human, and so does Chris Evans.
Yeah, I like
don't know.
Chris
I'm not going to
Evans.
base I feel like I can't base it off of that because without knowing them
yeah,
as a
people.
person, it could just be their front that they put
Yeah.
on. They're like curated
But Chris
personality.
Hemsworth's like comedic timing is so good, and Chris Evans' range is so good. I mean, he was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
That's what I was
as
going to say is I think Chris Evans
Yeah.
is the best Hollywood Chris.
He was also really good in Knives Out.
Oh yeah.
Knives Out,
Mm-hmm.
Scott Pilgrim, random movies like Snowpiercer,
Oh, whenever he
course,
was in the
Captain
Fantastic
America.
Four as whatever
Johnny Storm.
I thought it was Johnny Storm the Human Torch. Is that the same person?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't fucking remember. It's been a
Not
million
Another
years since
Teen
the
Movie.
He was in Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, he has one of the best scenes in like any movie. It's not a great movie.
No. I saw it in
And
8th
this
grade in
scene is just-
theaters, and that's it.
This scene is so stupid, but it tickles me in a hilarious way. He like has he's the cool guy at the high school, and like it's a dumb comedy. It's a really stupid movie, but it's a dumb comedy. So like they have like the equivalent of employee of the month like picture framed on the hallway of the high school as like coolest guy or whatever, and the camera starts in on the picture and it's him, and the camera pulls out and it's him admiring his own picture, and the camera pulls out more and it's him admiring a picture of him admiring
Oh
the
my
picture.
God.
Oh my God.
And it's all the same pose.
Wow.
He's just it's funny. But yeah, he was in that movie. He like has such a big range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And all of the behind the scenes, all of the outtakes and behind the scenes just make it seem like he's a big goofball who would be super fun to work with.
Yeah. I will say Chris Pine has shown lately that he has a decent range too. Like he was in what was that movie where there was like Harry Styles and all that fucking drama?
Yeah, the movie where Harry Styles pours all of his water on Chris Pine's crotch.
Yeah, but apparently
Except
that
Don't
in
Worry,
real life
Darling?
during a press tour.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
in Don't Worry Darling, and I thought he
didn't
was
see
really
that.
good in that.
I want to see that.
I watched it. It was very like dark, creepy Stepford Wives-y was the
Yeah.
impression
I
that
feel
I
like
got.
I'd like it.
It was disturbing, but it was cool. Like I would probably watch it again in a long time, but I would not never watch it again. Like it was interesting. It was
Yeah.
very
That's when
weird.
I'll watch it then.
But I immediately then watched the Stepford Wives to remember because I was like, oh, this was very Stepford Wives, and now I want to watch that again.
Sarah, do you have a best Chris?
I feel like it's probably Chris Evans too. It used to be Chris Pratt because when I watched Parks and Rec,
Parks and
I
Rec.
thought he was so funny.
Yeah.
And then some other stuff happened,
Yeah.
and I was like, this really bums me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The media
so-
has portrayed him in a way that I don't like. I don't know how true it is, but I definitely don't feel good about it.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Yeah.
Speeding along here, let's look at number 7. It's okay to pee in the shower.
Agree.
Agree.
Been peeing in the shower since I knew how to stand up and pee in the shower.
Pee?
agree as long as you're willing to occasionally then clean the shower, Devin.
Yeah. Don't say that. I've cleaned the shower.
Sure.
Plus, as someone with some special equipment, I can aim right down that drain hole, baby.
Okay, that doesn't give you it doesn't make it okay to pee in the shower when you're in the shower with somebody else, though.
Agree.
Even when you try to make an argument
too
like,
weird.
I can aim it right down the drain. I don't know who I would possibly be
I
talking
feel like
about.
there's a
but
story there.
I can aim it
it could still
straight
get on
between
someone's
your arms
feet
if you
that
make a
way.
hoop and right into the drain.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for Hunter to be
Come on and
the-
set the
one
record
episode
straight on
coming up.
so many things. He's like
That'll be
taking
the
notes.
first. He's got a list or something. First of all, no.
Here's the thing. Because of crazy time traveling, this will probably get edited out, but Hunter's already been on the
yeah.
show.
Ooh.
Well, he'll have to
hopefully
come
he
on
set
again
the record
and
straight.
set the record straight again.
So we all say yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pee in the shower.
Caveat,
Do it.
you clean it.
Right.
You dump a bunch of soap in there right afterwards. Okay. Number 8. It's okay to throw away the rest of the trail mix once all the M&Ms are gone.
No, I like the other stuff.
Agree.
And you should just buy M&Ms. Guys, just buy M&Ms. Hell.
but they don't taste as salty. But also, I
Okay.
don't really like trail mix, so I have no problems throwing it away.
I think it's okay to do so. You've bought the thing, but I'm going to say what you should do is you should be an intelligent snacker and plan it out so that the last bite has equal peanuts and raisins and M&M.
Yeah,
in
that's
it.
how you
Except
eat
why would
trail
you
mix.
eat raisins? Ugh.
Yeah. But if somebody else has attacked your trail mix and like pulled out all the M&Ms,
That's fucked up. That person
yeah, you should just throw it away.
is a dick and they need help and they need to have their
I have a-
trail mix privileges revoked.
Or maybe you can just not buy shitty ass trail mix and instead get something that tastes good.
Well-
Have you guys ever had Monster Trail Mix from Target?
No.
Oh my God. It has Yes, it does have raisins, but they're kind of salty. So you get like the salty sweet. They have M&Ms. They have little chocolate chips, little peanut butter, soft peanut butter chips, and peanuts. It's perfect. And I would never eat
That
stuff
does
out of
sound
it.
almost perfect. Trail mix is the only thing that I like raisins
Yeah.
in.
Is it made of
the only
sugar?
situation.
Because if not, then I'm really not interested. But
Raisins are basically made of
And
sugar.
raisins are
and I
gross.
said that that
not
one was
enough
almost
sugar.
perfect, and it's because I got this trail mix from Target once that was like peanut butter lovers trail mix or something that had like peanut butter coated little pretzel balls,
Yum.
and peanut butter chips, and a little tiny peanut butter chocolate cups.
Target has such good trail mix.
Yeah,
They know
no
what they're
raisins
doing.
to be found, and peanuts and almonds.
I'm fine with raisins.
I'm fine with them in trail mix, but not anything else, especially not banana bread. Get out of there.
Oh, I think they're good in banana bread.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I used to eat raisins as a snack, which is shocking. I wouldn't eat them as a snack. Well, yeah, I would. I just don't buy them.
Lily's face.
Lily just decided she's not my friend anymore.
Okay, let's do 2 more, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, number 9. You should rinse out bottles before you recycle them.
Well, what's in them?
Disagree.
Like soda, maybe? Who knows? Any bottle. You should rinse any bottle. before
Disagree.
recycling.
Yes,
Half
you
the shit that they say
should.
they're recycling ends up in a landfill anyway. So
Right. Like, yeah, in theory you should. But sometimes you're tired and it's gross and maybe you're running late and you do it like 30% of the time.
I disagree.
I do it 0% of the time.
Here's the thing. There's nothing in the recycling plant that needs it to be clean recycled material. They take care of that in the plant. 2, you're using extra water to do that you wouldn't normally be using. 3, I do it anyway because I don't want my recycling bin to be sticky.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why we
But that's
yeah.
with cans and stuff. If it's a sealable
Yeah.
bottle, I don't do it. I empty the bottle, I seal it all up tight.
If it's
Then
like
it won't get it sticky.
That might make
The
me
only-
feel better about how much I don't rinse stuff that I throw away. I rinse things that are open, so like cat food and stuff that's going to smell because we don't have a lid on our recycling
Yeah.
bin. But other than that,
yeah,
it's not.
I was just
usually.
thinking like food cans. Like if I used like cream of mushroom soup, that I would rinse out before I put in the recycling because otherwise it could attract creatures into
Yeah.
our garage.
Yeah. I think for your own living space,
Yeah.
you should. But for the recycling ecosystem,
Yeah.
it's not necessary.
And, like-
and some would argue water waste.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not a waste if you're doing it because of your living space.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Last one.
This went so fast.
Yeah. We're gonna end this episode with the debate starter that made me think of this whole thing. Everybody has argued this with everybody.
Oh geez.
And it's pineapple is an acceptable pizza topping.
No.
Not for me.
Disagree. It's disgusting.
I agree
that it's an
You agree
acceptable
that
pizza
it's-
topping.
It's good.
that it is.
Why?
It's an acceptable pizza
Would
topping.
you eat tomato sauce with pineapple? Ugh. Tomato
Yes, because
sauce.
I've
Tomatoes and
absolutely
done
pineapple
it
don't
disgusting.
go
on
together.
pizza.
Yeah, it's
They
gross.
do on pizza.
And
No, they
you
don't.
thought raisins were gross.
Raisins are gross.
You're
You've
gross.
got your priorities
Pineapple pizza weirdo.
all wrong.
Listen, I don't want it to be just on any pizza willy-nilly, but there's a very special like Hawaiian pizza flavor that you're not going to get somewhere else.
Nothing has made me
Most
more sad.
Disgusting flavor.
Food related. That when I get somewhere and somebody's like, yeah, we got pizza. Oh, but the only one that's left is Hawaiian.
It's not it's the worst pizza flavor.
Okay, yeah.
I will say that. And I'm never ordering it on my own.
Then why are you
But
making
it
this
is-
argument?
What are you dying on this
But
hill
it is
for?
it is an acceptable, valid pizza topping.
Okay,
Do you
yeah,
know why?
like-
Anything is an acceptable pizza topping. That's my stance.
Leg-
Put any edible item you
Okay.
want on pizza.
There you
Chocolate.
go.
It's still
You
a
just
pizza.
amended. You've already amended your choices because
You
I
can
was
put
going to say
chocolate on
Legos
pizza?
are good on pizza.
You're gonna put
Yeah,
gummy worms on
put
pizza,
chocolate
Devin?
chips on a pizza. Put gummy worms on a pizza.
Nutella. You're gonna put Nutella, peanut butter on pizza.
Oh, use that instead of marinara, baby. Spread that Nutella around. Pizza doesn't have to have tomato paste. There's garlic parmesan chicken pizzas.
That's good. That's food that all
Yeah.
goes together. Chicken bacon
I'm
ranch.
saying,
Fine.
well, that's what
Well,
I'm
then
saying.
what
You
the
don't
hell are you
need.
putting with chocolate on a pizza?
It's a dessert pizza.
Yeah,
You're putting
like
Nutella,
a Lunchable.
chocolate,
Okay, but
bananas.
a dessert pizza is
Disgusting,
different.
by the way.
What? Nutella, chocolate, and bananas?
No. Sorry. I was talking about the dessert pizzas from Lunchables.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the dessert pizzas from Pizza Hut that were basically just pies.
I never had
One
those.
big cookie.
Yeah, or one giant cookie.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The other ones literally just tasted like pies if pies had the consistency of pizza. It was weird, but good.
Anything.
I feel like I missed
Anything
out.
is a pizza.
No. Anything is
Yeah.
a pizza?
Not
If
missing
it
out
has-
on that Hawaiian pizza.
If it has a big flat round delivery method that delivers the toppings you crave, it's a pizza. If you don't roll it up, if you
Cake?
eat it like a pizza, it's a pizza. No, cake is not pizza. You
What's-
can make a cake pizza though.
What's that egg thing that is like in a pie?
Eggs.
Egg stuffing.
Eggs.
Wow, that's it. That's the word I was looking for.
Thanks for listening to Only Mostly Thread. If you like us, you can follow us on socials at Only Mostly Thread. And if you like us,
Custard.
consider supporting us
Is that it?
on consider supporting us on Patreon, because it really goes a long way towards helping us make this thing a thing. And if you're not into
Quiche.
super
It's
cool
quiche.
selfless acts,
Sorry.
quiche,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can
You call
you can
this
do it for
quiche?
selfish reasons. And there are tons of bonuses that you can get, like access to the community Discord or uncut episodes or little bonuses. And no matter what tier you choose, you get a named shout out like Sir Dave Downs and Royal Metal Matt, I'm assuming.
Woo. Thanks, guys.
I'm still Devin.
I'm still Lily.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Still Sarah.
And what were you were saying, quiche?
Yeah, I forgot I would have time to talk again. So I just had to throw it in there really quick. But it's quiche. That's the word I was looking for when I said, what's that thing, that egg thing? And you said, eggs.
You can make a quiche pizza, flatten that out. Boom, quiche pizza.
I guess then you could argue
Maybe
that all
for you.
pizza is pie.
Quiche.
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 Pizza pie.
Yeah, it's literally called a pizza pie.
Yeah.
Can I offer?
Flatten the pie out, all pie is pizza.
Yeah.
If it's flat.
Take a slice of that and shove it up your butt.